Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! Oh boy, I got a lot of clips today. Let's go ahead and quickly go through these. First is just a screenshot. At one point I found a deluxe ribbon, which is worth a lot of money. I mean, I don't necessarily need all the money, but wow, that's actually more expensive or worth more money than the nuggets of the mainline games. Along with that, I was trying out Flotsam here, and decided to teach Flotsam Hydro Pump. That's definitely going to be a good attack. Doesn't have the greatest accuracy, but in situations like this here, yeah, Flotsam is going to be a real good member of our team. Along with that, while trying to train up the fish who has fallen behind in levels, I wound up encountering this really small dungeon in the training. Only 3 rooms. That's definitely tiny compared to normal. Speaking of training, this was just a fun situation here. Wound up coming across a monster house, and having that ability to hit multiple targets with attacks like these is definitely handy. Also, in between streams, we had another encounter with Munchlax. This time it was the old situation of Munchlax dropping apples. I kind of wonder that one time when I actually gave Munchlax one of my own apples, where it was all hungry and stuff, I wonder if that was because I happened to be right nearby it at the time, or if it was just a random chance that something different happened than just dropping apples. Yes, Maddie, Flotsam is in fact a Little Mermaid reference. Also, evolve Lit into a Charizard. And because of Pokemon randomly joining my team as a reward for doing quests, I wound up with multiple Talos, so I figure, well, might as well evolve one of them into a Swellow. Also, got around to evolving Bulbasaur into Ivysaur, my favorite starter evolution. It just looks so neat with that blooming, blossoming, growing, whatever. I like the color scheme of it with its bulby flower on its back. Also, evolved Escargoon into a Magcargo, because it's a neat Pokemon. Oh, here was an unfortunate situation. Came across one of those random traps, and it turned my 24 confused wands into a big apple. That was painful. Oh, 24 confused wands. I mean, I'm not likely to use the confused wand all 24 times, but that stung. Also, in between streams, ranked up. I have reached the Ultra rank, or Hyper rank. Throws me off because it shows the old rank first. Camp capacity up, editable teams up, few good items, so that's cool. Definitely making progress with the ranks. I also had duplicate Scythers, so I evolved one of them into a Scissor. I prefer Scyther more than Scissor, but hey, as long as there's duplicates, might as well. Likewise, duplicate Tangalas evolved into Tangrowth. One of my least favorite evolutions. And here was an interesting situation. I wound up getting a Delibird joining my team during... Actually, this happened in the dungeon we're in right now. More on that in a bit. And I noticed a Delibird used Present to heal its friend, and it's like, well, hold on a sec. Doesn't Present have a random chance of causing damage? How does that Delibird know that it's not about to blow up my ally? Well, I looked up the information here. You give an enemy of a gift, or you give an enemy a gift of a random amount of damage, but be careful because sometimes the gift could mistakenly help restore the enemy's HP too. If you use this move on a teammate, it will always help restore their HP. So that's definitely kind of nice. And I believe that is all the clips. So let's get back to the dungeon that I'm currently in. When we last left off, I unlocked rematches against the roaming beasts. And I figured to save some time, since these are dungeons we've already been in, I'd already go through the majority of Northwind Field so that we can basically get started right on the boss. Also, as you may have noticed, we finally have another icon on my status screen there, since we beat Ho-Oh. So, hooray for progress! Oh, I need to make a note here. Withdraw invitation. You mean to challenge me? I find little satisfaction in fighting. However, if you refuse my demands that you leave, I will accept your challenge. Experience it. My true power. Unleashed! I'm concerned. I kind of forgot to bring along some boss items, such as, you know, the all protect orb, all dodge orb. I got lucky, and right on that last floor there was a revive all orb within that last room inside the invitation house place. But otherwise, I don't have a whole lot to help me out here. I at least had the foresight to bring a band seed, just in case. But otherwise, not entirely sure how this is going to go. At the very least, we have Judy here to give us a head start with this fight. This fight was easy the first time, but since this fight requires us having beaten Ho-Oh, I expect it to be a little bit more difficult. That said, flinch chance, please. You need to stop messing with that thunder. Rain dance is probably going to mean we're going to get hurt at some point. Well, good news is, doesn't seem to have an attack that hits all of us so far. Hey, just real quick here, what are you using? It seemed like you were taking damage or something. Leaf Storm. Oh, it lowers your special attack. That's what's going on with that. Hey, while you're at it, can you use Leaf Tornado like a whole bunch? That would be kind of handy. Pressure is definitely not helpful. Hopefully this fight will be quick enough that we won't have to worry about running out of power points. So hello to people in the chat, by the way. You're just in time for me to quickly win this fight. That did not go nearly as badly as I thought. So hello Maddie, hello Strikeback, and hello Spiteful Crow. And here I was worried. Didn't even need to use the band seed. Did you even attack us? Team TF's courage in the fierce battle left an impression on Suicune. You can now access the Sacred Field Camp and... Suicune joined your team. Okay, we need a nickname. Anybody have a nickname? Oh, Strike Back. Strike Back. That is hard to say. Okay, nickname suggestions. Oh, it was highlighted on no. Never mind. No nicknames required. Oops. Just for funsies, I decided to start letting Pokemon join if they are not in any of my camps. So you can go ahead and join, because we don't have you in my camps. I'm not going to nickname them, because that would take all day. Don't have a Delibird, so you can go ahead and join my team. I don't have a Shiftry, so you can join. I don't have a Lapras. In fact, I think you're the first Lapras I saw. You happen to be inside that invitation house. The mystery house. So, yeah, you can definitely join. I don't have one of you, so you can join. Thank you for rescuing... I don't need to read all this. We also had a bunch of quests that I had along the way, so this will help out with my rescue team rank a bunch. So hopefully the rescue missions, or rather the other roaming beast battles, will go as easy as that one did. I mean, a little challenge would be nice, but I'm not gonna complain. I want to make some progress in this adventure. Just in case, I probably will go ahead and grab more of the... Well, actually do grab some of those boss items. I'm not going there for a while, so I'm just going to leave that in the mail. And just real quick, do my usual tasks. Anything of interest here? Well, I am going to need another invitation, but I can withdraw one. Otherwise... Nope. It'll be really cool, although unlikely, if I wind up reaching 1,000,000 Poké. It'll be more interesting to find out if I can actually hold that much. Spiteful Crow says, I wonder how so many Pokemon find themselves in trouble. Good question. I guess because of recent events, everybody's still freaking out. We need to kind of get word out that, hey, the world's not ending anymore. Or maybe it's kind of like the mainline games, where Pokemon are still kind of dangerous, except instead of Pokemon helping trainers survive, Pokemon help other Pokemon survive. Okay, what do I need? I need several apples. Just regular ones will do. I definitely have more items than I'll ever need for the rest of this adventure, which is actually kind of a good thing. Okay. I'm eventually going to go back to Lightning Field, so grabbing that. And just finished Northwind Field. I don't feel like grabbing another quest for that just yet. We'll go ahead and take some of these others. Now, do I have a quest for Frosty Forest? If not... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've got a few. So I'll go ahead and grab that one. How about Thunderwave Cave? Gonna say no. So I'm not gonna grab that. No sense grabbing missions for places I don't already have missions for. Because... well, at least in regards to easier dungeons, where the rank points aren't worth a whole lot. And I should be good for heading to the next dungeon for the rematch situation. So, I got 9 quests for Fiery Field. Do I have to bring any... I have to deliver a Rossberry. Well, that does mean that there will be a Rossberry on that floor, so I'm not too concerned about that. So let's go ahead and head to Fiery Field. As I previously mentioned, Happy the Croconaw has been retired because Flotsam is going to be amazing. I didn't withdraw an invitation. You know what? Should have bought that invitation when I had the chance. So once again, one of those things that I wrote down in my notes. You guys heard me say that I was writing it in my notes. Did I look at my notes? No. Just in case. Let's see here. Nothing of interest. Nothing new here. Give me that invitation. I don't know when I'm going to Far Off Sea, so I'm not going to grab that. Fiery Field, well, hey, on the bright side, we get an extra quest for Fiery Field. Moving on then. This time I am ready to go to Fiery Field. We have 10 quests to complete.